Welcome to the wonderful world of soft plastic lures.
Soft plastics are one of the most differing lures. They range from crawfish to worms to lizards to minnows.
Now, one thing to keep in mind when using soft plastic lures is that the bass, they like to feel them in the softness in their mouth, so they're going to hang on to them for a little while. So when you feel it biting, let it run with it for a little longer before you set the hook.
There are many ways to rig a soft plastic, but in this segment we'll be doing the Texas rig and the Carolina rig.
Now, the Texas rig is the most popular type of rig for soft plastics. It involves a bullet weight like this and an offset hook like this. Now, the way you do it is you just have to put the hook right through the nose like that, then push it out the side and pull it all the way up the hook until it gets to the eye. Then just simply stab the hook through the worm and straighten it up, and you got it like that. Now, if you want to make it weedless, just stick it back in, and now it's weedless. The way a Texas rig works is that when it sinks down with this weight, so the nose is just on the bottom, and the rest of it is floating up, like this. And you can just pull it along the bottom like that, twitch it up and down like this, or anything you want with it.
The Carolina rig consists of a weighted swivel and just enough line so that your worm and hook float over vegetation, because that's how Carolina rig works. And you want to attach your hook on and put the worm on just like a Texas rig.
Alright, now you may be wondering, where do you fish with soft plastic lures? Now, a good technique is to toss them under a tree and let them sink to the bottom there. And another good place you can fish them is through structures, like through fallen trees or through bumps on the bottom of the lake, or even through man-made structures like docks.
There are many ways to work your soft plastics, but three of my favorites, starting with number one. Works best with a solidly structured worm, and it's called the jigging or twitching technique, where you sink it down below trees or some form of structure and just jig it up and down.
Now, the second method works pretty well with any type of worm, and it's called slow rolling. It involves just casting it out, then letting it sink to the bottom, then just slowly reeling in and keeping it on the bottom, just brushing along the bottom.
Now, the third method is one of my personal favorites, and us locals around here like to call it the burn and kill. Now, basically, the burn and kill method is where you reel it really fast for about 3 revolutions, stop, let it sink down, reel it for 3 more revolutions, stop, and let it sink down. Now, be ready, because right as that thing sinks down, boom! You got yourself a largey.
Soft plastic baits come in a huge variety of color, but there are ones that I prefer the most. Watermelon is a very good color, which is basically red with green flecks. Junebug is also a very effective color, which is basically purple with little green flecks like this. Motor oil can also be a pretty effective color. It's basically just a yellowish orange color like this. And then another very good color is black with red flecks, which is pretty self-explanatory.
Now, you can also modify your soft plastics to enhance performance by using either glows or scents.
Now, applying these modifications to your soft plastic is usually very simple. They usually just come in a little container like this, and all you have to do is just get your soft plastic and dip it in as far as you want it, and take it out and just let it drip over the side of your boat, let it dry for a few seconds, and then you got yourself a nice little enhancement.
Professional charter tour to the family outing. We hope this video helped you.
Please subscribe and like our videos.